and the river now pushes on in strength to the busy village of Athleague, a focal hub for angling, walking and heritage information on the Suck.
Well, the Suck Valley Visitor Centre, it's located here in the banks of the River Suck. It's the centre for all tourist-related activities on the general Suck Valley area. I suppose primarily the primary one being fishing in this area. And it's an area where you can get information on fishing, you can drop in, you can get brochures, and it'll tell you basically where to fish, depending on the weather, where it's good today, where it's good this week. It'll tell you where to get bait, where to rent boats, and all general angling information for the whole area, really.
We've just left Athleague there, Bill, and we're heading down now towards Rookwood Bridge. It's a fast area here near the bridge.
Yeah.
You could see the odd trout rise in this area.
Yeah. I just heard one, in fact. I heard a big splash there all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there probably is some good...
We've just come through Ballyboggan there, which is a renowned coarse fishery. It just shows you how diverse this river is.
Yeah.
You have your trout areas, and then suddenly you're into a deep area where there's loads of coarse fish and pike.
Yeah.
But here now is, you'd be liable to see a trout rising.
Yeah, the surface.
You can see now the wall of the big estate. Any luck with the fish in there, Bill?
You can see the odd small fish.
No, there's plenty of roach in this area of the river.
No, as a match fisherman myself, I love the roach.
Oh yeah, they'll pull down the scales for you.
They surely do. Yeah. It's not about quality, it's about quantity when it comes to match fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fill your net.
Yeah.
This is Rookwood Lodge self-catering accommodation, which we have been operating since the 1980s. Over the years, our clientele have changed. We started off with fishermen mostly, and we advertised in the Irish Post, and we got mostly English people coming to us. The Gate Lodge itself has all modern cons, even though we have kept the character. For anglers, we have a special shed where we have a fridge where they can store their bait and the sink and drying conditions for them. The river is so close by they can walk to the river they like, and then Hollygrove Lake is only 1.5 miles away, which they love. Also Stoneham's Lake and Black's Lake. So there's loads of fishing in the area.
Have you ever heard of any match fishing down this end, John?
Well, over the years, there have been many matches, different clubs, Castlecoot Angling Club. Now, of late, in the last couple of years, Athleague Angling Hub has started up there around the Angling Centre in Athleague. Yeah. And they're really starting up with the matches again, and they're looking at all especially the coarse fish areas along the river. Mm. And there's quite a few of them in this locality.
Right, yeah. Where would you think now is a good tench, lake or river, or where
I tend to send anglers in this area towards Hollygrove Lake or Ballydecker Lake. I think it might be seen on the map.
What's the facilities like on there?
Oh, we have, there's a lovely little island on it, and we have a little walkway out to it now.
All right.
And a little car park, so you fit about 5 anglers on that island. Yeah. And there's a new floating fishing stand on the other bank, which accommodates 3 anglers.
Is that in Galway or Roscommon?
Well, funny you should mention that the Suck forms the border between Roscommon and Galway, you could say, for most of its journey down, and indeed it's no exception at that point there. So Hollygrove Lake is in Galway.
It's in Galway.
Yes.
Yeah. So the Galwegians are claiming it anyway. Yeah, that's good now.
A great place to go and watch in All Ireland now between Galway and Roscommon, or kind of final between Galway would be Ballyford.
I can imagine. I think I'd sooner be fishing though.
Yeah, I think it would be safer.
Yeah. And we're on our way downstream now. What's the next?
Mount Talbot Bridge is the next one. That's another big estate.
Is
Talbot Estate. Yeah. It's renowned for pike between Mount Talbot and on down to Ballyford.
Yeah. Actually, I think I've heard of some of the Dublin pike anglers coming down.
That's right, and they come right up from Ballyford and right up to Mount Talbot Bridge. That's very sought after for pike.
That's a lovely stretch of river. Well, Aaron, it's nice to have you back on the river again after our spin above in Loch Flynn the other day.
We've got a great day for it here today. It's great to be down here at the renowned Nocton's Bins. You'd be fairly familiar with this place over the years, Bill, wouldn't you?
Indeed I am. Arnold, we use this area here for match fishing a good bit now. The main section is just down to our right here. There's about 10 different pegs along there now. And we can get, well, maybe even 12 pegs along there at 20 yards apart. That would be our main match section there now.
I'm from down the south part of England in Wiltshire, down the bottom end of England. It's not my first time here. I come to Ireland quite a lot. Do like to fish me competitions, so come over 2 or 3 times a year. Competition fishing. The River Suck's a good, nice, steady river. There's various species in there. There's a lot of pike anglers fishing. There's a lot of competitions. It's a good all-round river. It's a good match fishery. And the facilities absolutely second to none.
It produced some mighty big bream and roach and hybrids. Some of the rudd hybrids you got in here could be up to 4 or 5 pounds. Massive fishing, really was now.
It's also a great spot for pike fishing as well, Bill. I know you don't do too much pike fishing, but a lot of competitions take place here as well. You're familiar with the roadway in there. It's about 4 or 5 kilometres from Ballyforan, and there's good car parking space as well. And there's a few styles of footbridges here to move along the bank.
Okay.
Also, where we launched today in Ballyforan, a lot of the pike anglers come down by boat along here and they fish this section by boat also as well.
Yeah. I've seen it, when I'm down May Matchfit, I have seen a good few pike anglers, and I noticed a few that come down here in the sort of camp as well.
That's right, that's right, yeah.
And what sort of weight would the pike be getting along here now?
You'd catch pike fairly regularly, 20 pound plus here now. Yes, you would indeed, dead baiting.
Of course, the Suck is renowned for big pike, isn't it?
That's right, that's right, especially in the lower sections, the deeper, slower sections of it. It'd be great for big pike, surely, yes.
This is a lovely section now, and I seem to recall back years ago as well, there was a place called the Bullock Drain, which is down here.
That's correct, yes, famous spot as well.
The river heads for the bustling town of Ballinasloe, famous for its horse fair. The town welcomes many visiting cruisers, fresh from the Suck navigation waters to its marina.
Where are we now?
We're just downstream of Ballinasloe here now. This section of the Suck is completely different to anything we've dealt with before because it's on the navigation. Waterways Ireland have developed this area between Ballinasloe and Shannonbridge to connect in with the main Shannon. So as we're moving down here, we'll probably see a lot of larger cruisers that you wouldn't see upstream of Ballinasloe. There's a marina in Ballinasloe town, and there's a lock gates just down here at Poolboy also. Okay.
The marina in Ballinasloe, would that hold much traffic now?
Yes, it would hold maybe 20 boats there now, and sometimes even more when there's festivals on. They double up there, so 20 or 30 boats, depending on the size of the boat, of course.
How far downstream are we now from Ballinasloe?
We're about 1 kilometre downstream now, and we're just almost at Poolboy Lock gates here, indeed.
Fishing-wise now, what's this place like for fishing? It seems to be totally reasonably fast water on that now.
Yes, well, you have a good mixture here because we're in the, I suppose, the man-made canal part here for the navigation, but just on the eastern bank here, just downstream beside Poolboy here, we have a good trout and what was a salmon section years ago as well. So it's an excellent trout section here. A lot of people go fly fishing here now.
And is the lock gates capable of taking big cruises now?
It is indeed, yes. It's capable of taking several cruises at one go. Ready to navigate down to the next place downstream of here, really of note is Corrine Ford, where we have a slipway down here as well. So the slipway is really for angling boats rather than for cruisers. But that's the next point of interest downstream of Poolboy.
We're down here now below Ballinasloe at Cullia Boathouse. Cullia Boathouse is again another good match stretch. There isn't an awful lot of pegs on it, but it had a great reputation for big bags of bream.
But generally it's fished by boat here for pike because you have a slipway just downstream from here at Keane Ford. So a lot of the guys tend to fish it by boat, and as you know, down this part of the river rises fairly quickly in the winter time as well. So the ground will be fairly dampish there a lot of the time of the year, and for pike fishing a lot of it is done in October, November, December time of the year, winter time of the year. So boat fishing would probably be the more predominant here.
And as I said before, Ballyforan now, the bends of Ballyforan, Cully Boathouse and Keane Ford, they were three of the main sections to be used for the Ballinasloe Festival.
And that hasn't changed really over the years. There's still the main sections here for competitions, for course and for pike competitions.
Is there many anglers coming over here now, have you noticed?
This year's been fairly good now. There seems to be a good increase in anglers this year here now, right? Definitely now, especially around Keane Ford in particular, because the access is really good at Keane Ford.
The Suck River stretch finishes as it joins the River Shannon, passing the ESB West Offaly power station just outside Shannonbridge, where many visiting cruisers stop off. And so, our journey along by the river ends. But the Suck, its banks, and communities in its valley have many more stories just waiting to be told.